Uh-oh. Where did I go? Hold on. This is going to get weird. I should have checked this before I started. Something like that. Okay, hold on. Hey, there's me. Oh boy. Took me long enough. There I am. Hey Tyson, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Yeah, let's play. Let's play some some puzzles. So today my title is Portfolio Experience. My daughter, as you know, just got awarded sort of this position of being one of our ambassadors to the school. It's a great honor that actually every year 14 people get elected, and then they go on the region level and then the state level, and they have this championship basically of the kids. And I was talking with my band leader, and she said, "Get out of town. I had that position when I was in high school, decades ago, long time ago." So it's fun. They have this kind of connection. They were actually in the same play one time too, and had the same role. I mean, decades apart from each other, but had the same role. So it's kind of fun. They have a couple of different connections. I'm excited about that. But we were working today in my TV broadcast class. My daughter is in that TV broadcast class. And over the course of time, she has to develop a portfolio of all the different things she's done. Well, she's in theater, right? It's theater, debate, speech, forensics. She falls into a couple of those categories, right? And she was actually one of the anchors. She was reporting. She was the sports and entertainment reporter today. And I was watching her on camera, and I was like, she could include that in her portfolio. It was like this aha moment. It's not just the time she was on stage acting, but she could also have like the experience in my class, the reports she's made, and the experience she's done there as experience in for that portfolio. So it's kind of fun. Anyway, never discredit any of your experiences. I tell this to a lot of kids. You might think, well, it's dumb, it doesn't matter, it's just a goofy little thing I did. Yeah, but if you look back at it, it was like a formative experience that really mattered in your life. So don't ever discredit things, right, that you've gone through, that you have learned or experienced, or you find joy in, because those things sort of make up who you are in a lot of ways. What you like, what you dislike, that sort of thing. So anyway, welcome. We've been having some fun playing games. I'm glad you guys are aboard. And let's start off playing the connections puzzle. All right. Oh, wow. Look at this. Lots of O. YOLO, Polo, Loco, Dodo, Como, FOMO, Judo, BOGO, Bozo, Rojo, Yo-Yo, Sumo, Poco, Dope, Golf, Goat. All right. Well, there's a couple that don't fit the mold. How about Loco, Como, Rojo, and Poco? Those are all Spanish words. There we go. And they're in purple. Wow, I got purple first today. Hey, it paid off that I know a little bit of Spanish. Como means how. ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing? Loco means crazy. Poco means just a little bit, right? Un poco. And then rojo means red. Red. All right. How about YOLO, Dope, Goat, FOMO? These are like Gen Z slang. No, it's one away. Shoot. How about Bozo, Dodo, Dope? Those go together. They must. A dope, a dodo, a bozo, YOLO, FOMO, Judo, BOGO, Sumo. I don't know. We'll come back to it. I know those probably... Or maybe that's the red herring. Maybe I should have said Loco, and that's Bozo, Dodo, Dope. I'll come back. Maybe that's a red herring that I discovered after the fact, right? So these are acronyms. BOGO is buy one, get one. FOMO is fear of missing out. YOLO, you only live once. Polo, sumo. GOAT, greatest of all time. Acronyms. All right. What, are we going to do this in opposite order today? No way. No way. Okay, let's see. Sumo, judo, right? Sumo wrestler, judo wrestler. Polo, golf. These are technically sports. Sports. Okay. Well, we didn't quite do it in reverse color order. Dodo, dope, bozo, and yo-yo? A doofus is a yo-yo? I'm confuzzled about that one. Oh, fun. You're watching a couple of different players. That's fun. Okay, well, we got purple first, which is worth at least something towards a badge. Perfect puzzle, purple first, right? 30 out of 50, and I get a badge. 20 more, and I get a badge. That's kind of fun. Spanish words. Como, meaning how. Loco, meaning crazy. Poco, meaning a little bit. Tiny piece. And then rojo, which means red. The acronyms. BOGO, buy one, get one. FOMO, the fear of missing out. GOAT, the greatest of all time. And then YOLO, you only live once. Sports, golf, judo, polo, and sumo. And then a doofus, a bozo, a dodo, a dope, and a yo-yo. I've never heard of yo-yo. I'd also throw loco in there too. Aranya got the same results as me. Didn't make any mistakes. Well, I would say that doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, the one I didn't get was yo-yo. Yo-yo is a doofus. And of course I spelled doofus wrong. Yo-yo. A slang term for a foolish or foolishly stupid person. That's a new one to me. I've never called someone a yo-yo. I have done plenty of tricks on a yo-yo, using a yo-yo, but not called someone a yo-yo. All right. Here, we got to move this a little bit. There it is. Cool. All right, we'll just scroll that just a little bit. Now we can see. All right. So the mini crossword. Place with ships and slips. Maybe a dock. Assignment for a delivery driver. A delivery. A shipment. We'll come back. The way in. Entrance. I don't know that one either. What might leave stains on a gardener's pants? Probably grass. Oh no. Maybe dirt? Dirt stains? Fearsome dinosaur. Maybe T-Rex. Alright. Person giving blood. Okay, so maybe dirt is wrong. Maybe it's soil. Hold on. Soil. Because person giving blood is a donor. Kind of belly button that's 10% of the world has. An Audi. Okay, these do fit now. Shortcut for cut. Control X to cut. Or Command X if you're on a Mac, by the way. The way in. Door opener. Key. Oh, give it a rest already. Give it a rest. Place with ships and slips. A dock. Right? You rent a slip where you can park your boat. You only got yellow and purple today and then lost after that. You didn't know your acronyms, but you did know your Spanish. You got to celebrate that. Assignment for a delivery driver, a route. Okay, that makes sense. The way in, the entry. What might leave stains on a gardener's pants, soil. Fearsome dinosaur for short, the T-Rex. Kind of looks like Trex, doesn't it? Person giving blood, a donor. Kind of belly button that 10% of the world has, an Audi. Let's see, shortcut for cut, for short. Control X. Door opener, a key, like 6 across, the entry. And you can see the circled letters spelled door. And we walk through the door, entry through the door. D-O and then O-R. Oh, give it a rest already. Nice. Cool. That was a fun little puzzle. All right. What do we start with? Oh, that could work. How about entry? All right, so it gave us an E. So that could be an E like... Could be an E at the end. Or it could be like consonant E. How about meals? Okay, we found where the E goes. Blank E. What? Gecko? No, there is a C somewhere though. C-E. Could be multiple E's. Seeded. See, that's risking 2 E's and 2 D's though. It would tell us if there's another E, and it would also tell us if the C is in the right place. Yeah, we'll try it. Okay. Just as I suspected, there are 2 E's. There are 2 E's. So it could be maybe D, E, E, C. No, that doesn't feel right. Blank E. But there's a C somewhere. And it doesn't go there. Doesn't go at the beginning, doesn't go here. So then if these 3 are accounted for, that means that the C either goes here, and it's CE, or here, here's one. Beach. No, it's got a D in it. No, it's got a D in it. Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a word. Is there a word where we would have a C and a D? No. Could it start with a D? Could start with a D. De-ice. That's a word. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. D-E blank. Oh, deuce. Deuce, that's a word. Ah, but what if it's wrong? I'm on the last guess. What if it's wrong? I don't know. Here, let's retrace our steps. D for sure. E. Are we missing a letter? E, E, C. Got it. D, got it. It's got to be. Oh, my gosh. I hate waiting until the very end like that. It drives me crazy. You know, you want to get it right to the end, but, what if it doesn't work? Entry. Gave us the E. Meals told us where the E goes. Surprise, there's another one. Gecko for the C. Seeded, right? Secede from the union. Seeded, which blew it open, right? Because there's a D now. And I tried de-ice, right? De-ice the plane. Can't take off until we de-ice the plane. And then it was so close. Deuce. Glad there were 6 guesses, because if I had to do it in 5, I would have died there. I would have not gotten it right there. All right, today's theme, how puzzling. We're playing the Strands. Love playing the Strands. It's a great one. How puzzling. All right, is this a self-referential? I think I might see one. Hold on. Crossword. It's the Spangram. Don't you get a thing for a badge for doing the Spangram first? Answers. Clues. Across. Down. Byline? What does byline mean? Well, of course it's a grid. And, whoa. Numbers. Okay, help me out. What does byline mean? A byline is a line at the beginning of a news article or book that gives the writer's name. How about byline in... No, I don't want it as the answer to a crossword puzzle. What is a byline? A byline is not a standard term in crossword puzzles. Oh, okay, well, why did you just say it here then? Byline. Byline is not a standard. It's a term for journalism that refers to the line at the head of an article giving the author's name. In the context of a crossword puzzle, if a byline were to appear as a clue... That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Not a component of a crossword puzzle. So why is it here? That seems out of context. That seems very out of context. Byline. Seems out of place. That word, byline. Numbers, of course. Grid. Answers. Down. Across. Clues. Yeah. I spotted this one pretty fast, actually. I'm kind of surprised. All right. Ooh, Letterboxd. Yes, I'm glad you're in time for Letterboxd. I look forward to it. You got it in 3, so maybe that means I'll get it in 4. All right, so we're trying to do it in 5. If we can do 5 or under, that's totally fine. 5 words. W, G, and N, L, U, and D, Q, A, and O, E, S, and K. All right, so there's a Q. We got to get rid of the Q. So how do we use up the Q, U, and possibly also the W? Maybe at the same time even. Squawk. There we go. That's a great word. There's no I for an G and N are on the same side anyway. ING words. What do we do with maybe we put squawk at the end. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget it. Not that I've forgotten a word in the past. Yes, I have. It's a good thing I write it down. Squawk. It does use up the W and the QU, which is great. Squawk. Okay. I have a word. It's not a pretty word. And then S-Q-U-A-W-K. Squawk. That leaves us the E and the L. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. How about leg? And then awkward word, but it works, right? Hey, if it works, use it. And then squawk. Hey, plants have them, right? Animals have them, plants have them. There we go. We got leg. The G led to gonads. And then the S led to squawk. Yeah, that works. That's probably not how you did it. I doubt you said that word. Well, while Callie's telling us how he solved the puzzle, we are going to see how they did it yesterday. Groupie and then enrichment. I love giving my groupies enrichment. Soul, legends, and squawk. Oh, great. You had the same idea. Squawk. Nice. Yeah, I bet that's a recurring theme. We might even see that come up in the actual solve. That'd be kind of fun. What if the actual solve has the word squawk in it? I doubt they use the word gonads. It's funny. Well, let's recap our answers. Here, we'll push the button to make it go. We will... as you can see, we did the connections puzzle. We are going to recap what we did in the mini crossword, the Wordle, the Strands, and the letterbox. If you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. This is my chance to kind of unwind and just do puzzles. It's real fun. And if you want to do the puzzles with me, join in the chat. If you would like to, just listen to it in the background, whatever you want to do. It's just fun to be together and have fun, play puzzles together. So... By the way, failed connections today? Oh no! The Spanish language to my poo-poo list. Oh no! I got that one first. Spanish words. Purple first. Tyson, did I disappear? Here, wait. If I push this, do I... Oh, I did... Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold on. I go like this. Can you hear me? You can hear me though, right? And I click this, and now it's got the background. Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah. Well, let me say that again then. If you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing. I don't know why I disappeared, and I'll come up into your feed as a podcast. Hopefully, you enjoy what you see, and yeah, support my channel. We're just having fun. We're just doing puzzles together. There, that's what you were meant to see. That's what you're meant to see. Yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, it like cuts out every once in a while. I have to like retell it to be part of the program. I have no response. I don't know why it does that. All right. The Spanish words, como, loco, poco, and rojo. Como means how, loco means crazy, poco means a little bit, and then rojo means red. The blue category, I nearly did this in reverse rainbow order. The blue category is acronyms. BOGO, buy one, get one free. Or BOGO, it's buy one, get one. Usually that means you get the second one free, but sometimes it's you pay full price and then you get like 30% off the second one or something. They trick you into thinking you're getting this huge deal. And really, between the two of them, if you paid full price for one and then 30% off the other, you really only got a 15% discount, plus you had to buy two of them. So they get your money. They get double the money either way, right? They're fine taking a 15% cut. I bet you they've got a 40% margin on the product. So they don't care. They can make it say, "Oh, if you buy one, you can get the other for 30% off." That just means that you got 15% off two of them, and you're stuck with two of them. You had to pay for two of them. So I always love going. I haven't gone to the mall in years, but whenever you see the signs at the mall or at stores or something, they're like, "Oh yeah, BOGO, it's a great one." Yeah, you're probably not saving that much money. Now, if it's straight up like free, the second one is free. Buy one, get one free. That's what it used to be. You'd buy something and you get this crazy good discount. They just give you a second one. That's worth it. Oh yeah, double your value. But lately, the discount is not really actually a discount. BOGO is mathematically a bad discount. You've never heard of it? Callie, tell me you've heard of BOGO. Buy one, get one? Yeah, you see it at the mall all the time. FOMO, fear of missing out. You know who has FOMO in my family? It's not a human. It's my dog. My dog has FOMO like crazy. I can't leave the house until he goes, "Where are you going? Take me with you." Oh, he always wants to be doing, and he's always afraid he's going to miss something. He'll start whining at the door, and I let him out, and then he'll whine to get in because he's not with us, and then he whines to get out because he's not, he wants to go outside. I'm like, dude, you have FOMO like crazy. This dog. And then GOAT, greatest of all time. GOAT. I've been called the GOAT multiple times. That feels good by students. YOLO, you only live once. Kids will say, I want to do this. YOLO, meaning I only get one chance to do this, so I may as well do it. Put yourself out there and try it. Sports, right? The yellow category: golf, judo, polo, and sumo wrestling. And then doofus, bozo, dodo, dope, and yo-yo. Apparently yo-yo means a doofus. That I learned a new word today. That's new English to me. All right, in the mini crossword today, we did great. We did it in, just over a minute. Place with ships and slips. Your ship, of course, is your sailboat or whatever kind of boat, your dinghy. And the slip is the place that you park your boat each month. And you pay a rental fee for that slip. And you're allowed to, dock there. Sometimes my grandpa had a sailboat. And sometimes we wouldn't even take the boat out. We would just have a little kind of family party on the dock in the slip. Bring a cheese board or charcuterie or something and just hang out at the boat. Made it worth it. Just being together made it worth it, honestly. Boat or no boat. Assignment for a delivery driver, a route. Entry, the way in. What might leave stains on a gardener's pants? Well, grass or dirt or soil or mud or chicken poop or or dog poop, even worse. Something leaves a stain. Fearsome dinosaur for short, the T-Rex. I keep looking at that and thinking Trex. I can't not see Trex there. Person giving blood, a donor. You don't see a lot of OR words. That's a great OR word, donor. Kind of belly button that 10% of the world has, outie. I wonder if I had no gut, if I would be an outie. I doubt it. I'd be able to feel that. Feel inside my belly button. It is definitely an innie. I wonder if somebody has an outie belly button, but then has kind of a belly, and then so it's like an outie, but it's also an innie. How does that work? Are they an outie or are they an innie? All right. The answers nobody needs, right? Shortcut for cut for short. That's a tongue twister. Control X to cut, or Command X if you're using a Mac. Door opener, like 6 across, and the open door that the circled answers made. Door opener, a key, entry, and then door. And then 5 down. Oh, give it a rest already. Give it a rest. All right, I almost witnessed my own mortality on this one. The Wordle could have been better. Could have been worse. Yeah, could have been worse. I would have missed it, but could have been better as in I spent a long time trying to figure out what this word was. Ah, that's fun. You had a dock and a boat. Yeah, I love swimming. It's very fun. Let's see. So entry, I started with entry, in honor of the word entry there in our mini crossword. And then that gave us the E. And then I slowly but surely tried to whittle away at this. I said meals, which gave us where the E goes. And then I tried gecko with the remaining letters, and that gave us the C. And I said, well, maybe the C goes at the beginning, seated. And that kind of served 2 different purposes. Number one, it showed me where the C goes, which is not at the beginning. And then also, is it like a E something at the end, which it was not. And then it also had the bonus of telling us that there was also a D in the word. So, not 2 of them. It was risky to do 2 E's, 2 D's in one guess. And then I said de-ice, which tells me that it's pretty much the right answer except for that I. And I'm like, what the heck? What else is there? And I said deuce. Deuce is wild. Deuce. The strands today. How puzzling. Crossword. I saw the spangram first. Don't you get a badge? I feel like you get a badge if you do spangram first. Yeah, we add to our list of spangram first. 25 of them today. How puzzling, right? When you're doing crosswords, there's the numbers, the grid, the answers, the byline. Still hung up on that one, the byline. I mean, like, I guess sometimes it'll have a title, kind of like the Strands has a title. But the byline is like a headline, like for a news article or something. I'm not feeling that for a crossword puzzle. I don't know. That one didn't speak to me. Down, across, and of course the clues. All right, and then we finished today with some kind of silly words with the letterboxed. We had to do it in 5. We did it in 3. Callie did it in a different 3. Definitely a different set of answers, which is okay. I said leg, and then the G for gonads, and then the S for squawk. Now, Callie did use the squawk also. What did you say? Soul, S-O-L. Legends, it's a great word. And then squawk. Cool. Yeah. Byline might be the title or the creator. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a funny word to put there. Nice. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream. Kind of another short one today, but again, I'm cutting pips out and doing my solving a little more efficiently so that I can just spend time with my kids. I love being with my kids. I want as much time as I can with them, especially where they're in their formative years. And if I can spend less time bashing my head against the wall, trying to play pips, then I will be maybe a happier person, a happier dad, and that's worth it. So, all right. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream. thanks for some fun chat. I appreciate that. Glad you guys jumped on and just be together. You know, it's great. Hug the ones you love today. Today's Wednesday, and it's a busy day in my house. The elementary school performance just barely started up. My daughter already had one performance. It was during school, and they allowed all the elementary kids to watch the play, which is fun. And then tonight is sort of officially opening night of the play. They work out all the bugs during the elementary performance, and then they actually have the play on Wednesday night. We have tickets for tomorrow night, which I'm very excited about. And then let's see. Then I'm filming it on Friday. I'm actually filming it on Friday. And then the next week is my high schoolers' performance. 2 of those nights I am filming because, there's 2 casts. It's a rotating cast. But, should be good. I'm excited about it. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream. If you like this video, give it a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day, just right after school, and we get to play the puzzles together. And, I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.